Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, and of course you got here, say it with me, just in time. We left Bahia Honda State Park this morning down in the Florida Keys. All of our West Coast Florida state parks basically are flooded. We're not camping there. We're doing the Harvest Toast thing, headed back north. We're staying at a Harvest Toast that is it's a big produce stand. And right next to that, or right down the road, is the Arthur R. Marshall Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge. So we're going to check out some of the wildlife refuge, some of the stuff here. They have a boardwalk. They have a museum and a boardwalk that we're going to go check out. We're in the boat ramp parking lot. We did check in with them, and they said that was okay for us to be here and that I could shoot video. So let's go see some Florida Everglades stuff. And we're gonna start out making my boat ramp fans happy. We got a boat ramp. Kind of cruise down here. Oh look, you can actually rent canoes and kayaks. They have a canoe trail. Well, they told me in the office that there was an big alligator down here somewhere. Let's go check out the dock over there. I really like all the accessible features they have. Oh, there he is. He's right over there. Let's cruise down there and see that. Oh, this is a good place to go fishing. All right, Tom. Just for you, Tom. We're gonna call him Tom. What up, Tom Gator? Looks like water level may be a little low. Okay, let's go get a bird's eye view. Unfortunately, the tower's not completely 80. That's all right. I can handle a couple flights. Something like 12,000 acres of swampland, marshland, Everglades land. And these are actually hiking trails, and they have paddling trails. So let's go back up to the museum. I gotta get down off this tower first. I do believe those are sandhill cranes. Might ought to go hide. It sounds like somebody's shooting at y'all. Okay. Now, if you're coming out here to this wildlife area and you have dogs, just know there's only like 3 places where you can take your dogs. The boat ramp area and one of the other trails. You're not allowed to walk your dogs anywhere else but there. There's currently a hunt in progress. A lot of the trails are closed, but that's all right. We're not doing any extensive trail rides. We're gonna go see the museum and the boardwalk. The boardwalk is the main reason I'm here. If you have an access pass or a national parks pass, you don't have to pay to get in. But if you don't have either one of those, there is a minimal fee. I think it's like $10 a person. Let's go see some museum stuff. I just found out some really cool information. They actually provide a tram, so if you're not able to walk out into
the trails,
the refuge on the trails, and they're not this,
yeah, because
disabled can't do those trails, but they do have a tram that's at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it takes about 2 hours.
It goes to the fishing dock. It shows you the fishing dock, and then it goes all through the marsh trails, which is full of birds and wildlife, and they explain all about the native plants and the medicine value of the plants, and they explain to you all the different birds and the wildlife there also, and it's all on a beautiful tram. In 1 second, the picture will show up here, and I can show you.
So is there a fee?
No, just whatever. Your entrance fee covers the tram tour.
So if you have an America the Beautiful Pass, that's
the
covered?
America Beautiful Pass, we accept it here. If you have a disabilities pass, we accept it here. If you have a military pass, you're getting free here also. And you can, and we have a lot of different other events. Like this weekend, there's a hunting event going on, hunting deer, and you just have to register for it. It's a beautiful, brand new tram, and it's Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. and Saturday at 10 a.m. And you see, so all you have, these are all the different things we offer. We offer bird tours at 7:30 a.m. We also offer moonlight canoe paddle through the Everglades once a month. And so if you look on the website for every month, the ranger will put in all the events that are going on.
And then you have a QR code there so people
yeah,
can
right
scan
here.
that and
Yeah,
get the information. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And John, there's another picture of the tram.
That's okay.
Wait, you want to see the picture of the tram. It's a really beautiful, nice, brand new, state-of-the-art tram. And I do not see it. And these are actually pictures that were taken here on the refuge, you know. And then when people see things, they come and sign our book and see what they... This is the tram.
Okay, there's the tram.
There's the tram. And this is John, who's in the little store right now. You see? And the tram holds up to 8 people very comfortably. If you have extra, we can squish you in, you know, usually 2 and 2. This beautiful deer is silver, and he was spotted on the refuge.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's silver. He's silver. He's not a regular brown color.
I really like this for accessibility. The whole place is very accessible. Hold on.
Hello.
She's very giggly.
You're back with your kitten.
An alligator hole.
If you push the buttons, the growls, the gators growl.
No, we can hear them.
Oh, did you go see the gator that's under the dock?
We did. We saw that gator. He's like laying up on the bank now.
Oh, he's laying on the bank now?
Uh-huh.
He's a big one.
Well, that's cool. There's a place for little kids to go under. And dude, RV's not going under there. I don't care how many times you ask. Please do not feed these turtles. These are easy to care for turtles. They just need to be dusted every once in a while.
Really nice airboat ride here. Simulated airboat ride. right here. And the visitors just come and they have a seat, and then we turn it on.
Oh, well, let's do it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge is the last remaining stand of the northern Florida Everglades. And there's only one way to explore it up close and personal, by airboat. Hop on.
Oh, that's cool. It's 2D.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're on the airboat going through the Everglades, you see?
We're starting here in one of the canals that surround the refuge. These are great places to fish. Well, look, I think he's got one there. It's also a great place for canoeing and kayaking.
These are the
There's
trails
one
that
now,
you
see?
can kayak.
Right there, headed into the canoe trail.
Into the Everglades.
But one other important purpose for the canals is that they separate the Everglades habitat from the homes and farmlands that surround the whole refuge, just a stone's throw away. So that buffer is the refuge's only boundary from the sea of civilization that is all around us. Let's take a look inside. Bye-bye, civilization. And hello, Everglades. Whoa, did you see that gator? Flew right over him, but didn't hurt him a bit. He was a pretty big fella with an even bigger bite. There's something else out here that has a sort of bite to it. It's this stuff. It's called sawgrass. It's a type of plant called a sedge, and sedges have edges. So be careful. It can hurt. They don't call it sawgrass for nothing.
So that was fun and very interesting. Oh.
Come, Carlo. We're going out. I have a special treat for you.
But it's getting dark, Papa. Where are we going?
We're going to the Arthur R. Marshall Loxahatchee National Wildlife Refuge. I want you to hear the sound of the Everglades at night.
But all I hear is traffic.
It's just getting dark now. Be patient. Our world, you see, is getting ready for sleep.
Look up.
But here in the refuge, the animal kingdom is yawning and stretching, gearing up for the coming night. You'll hear many kinds of sounds. Animals calling for mates. Animals claiming their territory. And some crying out, caught by predators. Do you hear the other call? That's a great blue heron calling out to her mate. Probably settling into her nest for the night. Ah, and hear that wailing screech? That's a limpkin. Look overhead, Carlo.
Those are cool birds, Papa. But what are they doing?
Those are nighthawks swooping and diving overhead, displaying for their mates and devouring mosquitoes by the mouthful. And you hear that? That's a chuckwheel's widow calling out its name.
I hear a duck quacking too.
It sounds a bit like a duck, yes. It's actually a black-crowned night heron.
Oh, and howdy!
Howdy.
Howdy!
She's so sweet. Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, a few days back I was doing boardwalks through the mangrove. Looks completely different than the cypress swamp that we saw in the Panhandle, the Florida Panhandle. It's more tropical. Saw something move. I couldn't tell what it was. It was just a brief, maybe another squirrel. Thigmotropism and knees. Okay. I've always wondered why cypress trees have knees. That spot grows around the object. Cypress knees are present in our swamp, but they're usually covered with water. The function of... so we still don't know. All we know is that the cypress trees produce strangler fig. Howdy.
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Thank you.
I really enjoyed that boardwalk. Of course, I've enjoyed all of these boardwalk tours that I've done so far. So we are at our harvest toast for tonight, Bedner's Produce. They actually have a big truck garden. That's where the cannon noises were coming from. We're gonna go take a look inside. I'll show some of it to you. I'm really low on battery, so it won't be long. You gotta walk all the way around the building. There's stone crabs, 50 bucks a pound.
That was right there earlier.
We're not supposed to check in before 5 because their parking lot gets crowded, especially on the weekend. We're here 4:45. And they have very clean restrooms. All kinds of wine. All kinds of stuff. They even have some unique beers. And lots of vegetables. Yappy's happy. There is a gate at the entrance, and that closes. When they shut down here at 6 o'clock, they close that gate and they don't open it until 7 o'clock. And we have a moat. So there's a ditch full of water here and a ditch full of water at the front. And this ditch goes all the way back into the wildlife management area. And the ditch on the road out there runs the full length of this road. So it's highly improbable that we're going to be under any kind of threat of theft tonight. We can't get out, but they can't get in. We're in the back parking lot. It looks like we're the only RVers here tonight. It looks like on the weekend they got a little fair kind of thing set up. There's tractor rides. And they have a U-pick garden somewhere. I'm kind of thinking that there may be some skeeter action tonight. There's lots of stagnant water. I forgot to close it out. We were at Bedner's Farms and I planned on closing out in the morning. We had an issue with the coach not starting. I had to jump the coach off. Anyway, we had a little technical difficulty getting back on the road, but we solved the problem and got on the road and went north to another harvest host. So next week we'll be picking up from there in Orlando. It was a fun one. This was not my typical kind of video. It was kind of all over the place. Part of that was because of the let's just say this did not play out the way my video stuff normally does. I had a lot of background interference while trying to produce this one. Really, I was really impressed with that boardwalk. The Loxahatchee, the whole Loxahatchee Wildlife Refuge was a really unique experience. I'm so glad that this is going to sound horrible, but I'm glad the hurricane hit Florida and caused all the parks to be shut down, because I would have never gone to the Loxahatchee Wildlife Refuge if we had not had that happen. It was a peaceful night on the back parking lot of Bedner's Produce. It was a really neat experience. We had no one else there. The people started arriving like at 6 o'clock, so we were actually able to depart earlier than the 7. Very peaceful night though. Well worth the visit. Yappy came out of there very happy because she's a vegetarian. There wasn't much for the carnivore dude in there. There was actually some carnivore stuff in there too. Anyway, we're done. If you're still with me at this point, thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you've not already, I'd be most honored if you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button. That really helps a small channel grow. For those of you who have been following along, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to let you look in the background over there because I don't want to ruin the surprise for Saturday. For my patrons, your generosity is most appreciated. Thank you. You guys rock. All right, y'all come back now, you hear?